I'll never forget that conversation with him. It was, I think, a Sunday afternoon, and I'm in a steakhouse with Alan talking to him. And Marty says, you're not going to need it, Karen. You're not going to need it, but this is who I recommend. This is the kind of retainer he's going to need. You need to do this. You need to do this. And it was a tough day. We walked back to the hotel, and I felt I was probably like a little weepy. I don't remember how I got on that topic, but
I think someone was like asking for a selfie.
A little weepy.
Yeah. Someone. So on the way home from that call with Marty, a daughter and mother had asked for selfies, and I just like I couldn't. It's the selfie question is very difficult. A lot of times I'm eating, or I'm having a private conversation. I don't like how I look, like any normal 45-year-old woman. I've been crying, or I've been upset.
Right.
And then if you say no, then people think I'm a bitch. Like, I'm supporting you. You're on trial for murdering a cop. You should be so lucky that I'm trying to support you. But then if I do take the photo, it's on social media and I look like I'm enjoying my life. I'm smiling and I look celebratory. I cannot win that game. I've turned people down for selfies, and then they just walk a half a block back and take it. Or they'll ask, well, can I have her? If I'm with Liza, can I just take her selfie? There's definitely, I'm smart enough about Gen Z, millennials, and my Gen X that I cannot interpret every selfie as staunch support for my innocence.
Yeah.
There are people that ask for selfies that maybe don't even believe I'm innocent, or don't know anything about the case, but know that I've had people come up to me in the seaport and say, are you famous? Because they just saw and then ask for a selfie, and they don't even know who I am. They're going to post it and then and then start collecting the likes. Yeah, it's always been a guy too, like a Gen Z guy. Yeah. Who are you? Like,
who are you?
I'm like, you don't need to worry. If you don't know, then you don't need to worry
That's
about
right.
it. They're like, are you on TV?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's weird.
Have you been on the Karen Read Reddit pages?
Oh, man.
One good thing about having such a high profile case that's played out publicly is if we're working on trial or working on a witness and it's, well, when did Buchnick testify that the video was a true and accurate representation of the Sally Port? I can just Google it. I don't even, it's like, all right, what's quicker? Do I go into my files with my library lookup system, or do I just Google it and it says day 27, Buchnick testifies June 10th or whatever the date was. So I have not purposefully gone on Reddit to look myself up, but I have done searches looking for details that have led me to Reddit. And I've always been very pleased. I may not be seeing the right things, but I've always been pleased at the discussions I've seen on Reddit. They seem, they're intelligible and they're intelligent. They're not as emotionally, it seems anyway, that they're not as emotionally charged as social media pages where there are people with targeted goals. Like, there'll be, I'm not on Twitter anymore, but I have popped on and off Twitter because there are some people that have actually done very good digging. That's been helpful to me. But I'll read a comment that Karen Read looks like a leather handbag and she looks like a man with a wig, or
horrible.
I've read very physically demeaning things. I'm like, clearly you are over emotional for some unconnected third party. You can say, I don't like the look on her face, she looks guilty, or I don't like the sound of her voice, she sounds arrogant. But when it gets very personal, I think, all right, which member of which family this is too visceral. You must be part of the shrapnel in this whole mess that you're saying. I don't know. I get those comments, but they're trying to hurt me, but they're so personal that it's so obvious. It's one of these, or it's one of those guys.
Goofy. I know that you legally cannot say a lot of things. There are a lot of theories online about Canton's residence. A girl must try. So I'm just going to run them through you. There is an online conspiracy that Brian Albert and his sister-in-law, Jen McCabe, Jen, are having an affair. Do you know anything about that?
I do not know anything about that. I had read things like that very early on. John O'Keefe had told me when we first started dating in 2020. So we started dating very early in the pandemic. We had dated when we were in our early 20s, but we reconnected.
Mhm.
He reached out to me during the pandemic. I think just because everyone was stranded at home and
Yeah.
resorting to social networking. And he had told me, like our second date, that there is a this according to John, that was at that time a swinger scene in Canton, which I had read in Boston Magazine that there was one in a different Boston
God
suburb.
damn.
I'd never read specifically about Canton, but John insisted there was. And I think he can't be the only person, and I can't be the second person that's heard that rumor, fueled by these are people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s in some cases, hanging out all the time, drinking very late, drinking with family. So I don't know if there's truth to it, but I could see
Shay's up.
how rumors like that start. I had heard it from John, not about anyone in particular, but about couples in Canton.
Wow.
TaxAct understands you haven't memorized the tax code. That's why TaxAct has live experts to
That doesn't make them bad people, though. I don't understand why, that, whatever. I guess people want to know, right? I don't know. What do you think about that question, Jay? You muted up. Oh.
Yeah, man, that shit is wild, right?
Yeah, I just think, I don't know. I don't think that was like that held any weight in the whole thing of this whole case of going forward with justice for John and everything. But I
At
get
like 2 in the morning.
Oh God. I'm sure I've Googled something weird. I haven't Googled anything incriminating.
Yeah.
I'm sure it had
Yeah.
something to do with like matching wires on a chandelier at my house, or something like to do with fixing something.
Yeah.
Like, what is this bolt that's sticking out of my lawnmower or something? But I don't know. I don't think I've Googled something like
Yeah.
perverted
Oh,
or
God.
perverse in any way. But
There is an online rumor that Jen McCabe has voodoo dolls, plural, of you. Do you believe it?
oh my god.
I don't believe that.
You don't?
No.
I don't.
That's good. Okay. Because that would be creepy. I don't know how I would feel if someone had voodoo dolls of me. I feel like that'd
It's
be-
not working.
Yeah, that's true. My husband saw a post on Chinese social media. A former student of yours wrote, and this is translated, so I'm going to
Okay.
read it. Okay. Karen Reed was my university professor. Back when I was applying for graduate school, she was the one who wrote my recommendation letter. She is sharp-minded, always positive, and someone I often had long, inspiring talks with. She encouraged me a lot. She even told me how I should learn to protect myself in the future. The financial industry is not a stranger to male supervisors and female subordinates with quid pro quo situations. I watched all the live stream news coverage of her trial. I tried to stay in touch, but I couldn't find her LinkedIn, so I decided to write this post to commemorate her. She will always have a special place in my heart.
Is her name Claire?
Can you check? Yeah. You remember?
Wait.
There was a group
Oh,
of
wow.
Chinese students I had around
Oh.
2018 that I got very close with, and they would just hang around, and it stood out to me because it was winter semester, and I taught till about like 10 at night. So when a student stuck around, they'd walk me to my car. I did bond with that group, and one in particular named Claire, but it might not be because I think I am connected to her on LinkedIn. I'm sad I don't speak Chinese because I never saw that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The name I saw was Lulu Chen. Maybe that's her Chinese name.
Oh, I do know who that
You
is.
do?
I do know who. Oh my God. I have not thought about her in a minute because of all that's happened. I do know exactly who that is.
Wait,
yeah,
you
Lulu Chen.
remember
Yeah.
all your students?
I remember her.
Oh my God.
No,
Wow.
because if you write a letter and she's saying we had these conversations, and I remember very petite and long hair, and she was very very trendy. I remember Lulu.
She even said that one time she walked into the class and you complimented her on her shoes and bag.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, remember her bags. I was just trying to.
She's saying you're the most fashionable teacher. And
that doesn't take much. That doesn't take much.
my
Yeah, she was very
God.
fashionable, very earnest, and I know exactly who she is. So hi, Lulu. I hope you're doing well.
Do you miss teaching? Do
Man,
you,
thank you
I
so
do.
much, girl.
Yeah,
What did you mainly teach? Like, so finance, but like what?
I taught.
Nan, thank you so much. I appreciate that, girl. Appreciate you, Nan.
I
Yes.
taught a few different courses, but mainly I taught an introduction to capital markets, like how the stock market works, how a company goes public, how to analyze a company's financial statements. We did a lot of real world examples. I taught through the financial crisis. I started teaching in 07 or 08. I
Oh.
started at Fidelity in 07, and I started teaching in 08. I felt at Fidelity, I was very, very much junior. I was a very small fish and just the best pond to be in, but it was difficult on my self-esteem. It was a lot of strong personalities, incredibly intelligent, the biggest investors, literally the
What up,
biggest
John?
investors. It was a great place.
Thank you
I
so
would
much.
never have left on my own accord if
Yeah.
I didn't have to. But I felt just for my self-esteem, I wanted to do more. I felt like teaching kept me sharp in a different way. Work, I was always my full-time job, I was always learning, but teaching, you have to be prepared every class
Humanity is what
that
it's
there
all
is a
about.
student smarter than you, or many students smarter than you, at least on some topic.
Yeah.
That there is something he or she has a personal interest in, broad or narrow, and they are going to know more than you. And you have to know, how deep can I prepare? How much can I help enhance the subject matter? And when do you say, I am not familiar with that? I'm not familiar with that company, or I'm not familiar with that investment product. You cannot fake it. And this is Bentley is not the Ivy League, but I had incredibly intelligent Ivy League worthy students every semester that I did learn things from. But you've got to know your boundaries. But you also want to push them, that if there is interest from students in a topic that I'm not overly comfortable in, how much can I learn so that we can extend this topic? But I loved it. I loved the students. I love being back on campus. I've always been connected to Bentley. My dad's worked there my entire life. I went to basketball camps there in high school. I went to undergrad. I went to grad there, and I miss it. But I haven't chosen this, but this is what this was the bigger purpose for me.
Yeah,
I don't have children. I don't see
Let's
that happening
go.
at this point. But
you could.
my legacy is going to be my impact on Massachusetts and possibly broader criminal justice. And
Let's go.
what I did at Bentley and what I did at Fidelity can be easily, maybe Bentley not so easily, because teachers, you have freedom and subjectivity to turn a class into whatever you want to turn it into. But this is, like it or not, this is what I'm here for. And this is what my parents and my friends and my lawyers, this is why they went to law school. We're going to change. We've already changed things. Even if I was convicted, the change has happened. People, even if that jury came back, convicted me,
Talk to
people
him.
who watched every day of that trial or 3 days of the trial
Hell yeah.
know what they saw. They don't need a jury to confirm it for them.
We
Right.
know what we saw. We
You
seen
don't
the
need to be
corruption.
convinced. Exactly.
We seen that corruption, Karen. We know that bullshit. Shout out to Tom Riley, who's 82 years old. Hey, Tom.
Happy birthday.
I've read comments online when I've indulged against my better instincts that I'm going to let it play out. It hasn't been, I'm not going to by this conspiracy. It's all up to the jury. I've read many comments like that. Like let the it's usually from the other side, the baddies. Let it play out. This is for a jury to decide. Like what a narrow-minded way to go through life, that I'm going to let a jury tell me. I mean, it's one thing if you don't watch it, then I guess the jury is the next best thing. What is their opinion? Juries tend to be reasonable, but read the filings, watch the witnesses. What are you going to, you're going to let someone else make up your mind for you? That's like having someone else tell you who should be president.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't vote for this president, but that's who the majority says, so that's who it should be. Those comments are, it's just a cop out.
Yeah.
It's a way to not address the elephant in the room.
Would you ever
Always
be
address
a
the
lawyer?
elephant in the room.
Like, would you ever become one?
Never.
Never?
Never. I feel the system is too broken and I'm too old. I think if I were younger and I had more energy, and I hope our law clerks, who we were so blessed to have, which was a brainchild of Alan Jackson's before the first trial. Like I'm running out of money. I've got a house, and then I'm out, and then I just have to hope the charity of others gets me there. And he said, well, I've got an idea. Let's see if there's any law students. We've got the best universities up here. Let's see if any third-year law students want to help. And we just got to rush. David went to BC Law. Alan went to Harvard, and we had a week of interviews, Zooms. David
Alan
and I
went to Harvard,
interviewed.
huh?
Each law school sent out a wanted email.
Wow.
David and I did the BC interviews. Alan and Liza did the Harvard, and we probably did about 40. And that was all we could have taken more. Probably did 40 each. And we each picked our favorites. And then I think we kind of convened on the others. And my pick. So I interviewed the Harvard, the BC. My number one pick from the jump was Evan Wolk, who ended up working on the trial the most for us. They were all great. And then towards the end of trial, Evan had a contract to work at a big firm in the Seaport. And I said, oh, I would love for
works with Alan Jackson.
You to go work with Alan, like, because he just admired, he and Alan got on, and Liza, the three of them, like there was a real, Alan and Liza have a great complementary dynamic, and Evan just fit right in. And I kind of engineered it. I would talk to Evan privately, and then I would talk to Alan, and now Evan's with Alan. Alan and Liza interviewed the Harvard students, and we ended up choosing 4 or 5. Among them was the editor of the Harvard Law Review. She's no longer, she's graduated, but Sophia Hunt, she was kind of our leader of the interns, like the conduit between the interns and Liza, who was managing the interns. But we could not have done what we did in the second trial with a whole new prosecution, new witnesses, trying to keep out the voir dires and the Daubert hearings, which we did not have the first trial. It took us 3 days to get Dr. Russell qualified to testify in trial 2. This is after she's already testified in trial 1. I had to fly her up here for 3 days of hearings.
Crazy.
Same with ARCA. I can't remember if we had to voir dire or Daubert, Dr. La Posada, but every witness that Brennan could challenge, every expert, he did. And we could never have handled that. We did not have the bandwidth without these law students. I mean, they would sleep at the hotel on couches in our rooms. They'd wear the same suits the next day. I mean, they were indefatigable, and just a total lifesaver. They become like family to us. They helped save my life, and I didn't know them 1 minute, and hopefully, I know them forever now.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a group chat?
No, they didn't do it all. What are you talking about, Karen? Turtle Boy did it all. What are you talking about?
We called it the I don't know if you heard the name for the ARCA witnesses. They were called
Crash Daddy?
Crash Daddies. Our group name for the third-year law students was Crash Graddies.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they all graduated, and one of our interns was getting married, graduating, and moving to Chicago to start her job, all within like 2 weeks. So they were all one. Sophie, who's is like a little, more like a daughter to me, I guess, but I treat her like a little sister. She hasn't graduated yet, but the other 8 have all graduated. So our group thread, I think it's me with the 8 of them or the 9 of them was Crash Graddies.
That's so good. Speaking of, have you seen the clip where it appears that Auntie Bev, it appears from social opinion that she's checking out Crash Daddy? Have you seen? I have to show you later. Okay.
I've seen that. It's played in slow motion, which anything in slow motion, that's how you get exhibit A is pausing things at the wrong time. Yeah. She seems too self-conscious of a woman to have done that knowing she was on camera. But what you're referring to, I have seen.
You're going to stay in Massachusetts forever.
No, like, God, I hope I don't have to stay much longer in Massachusetts.
Where do you want to live?
Oh, shit.
Anywhere but Massachusetts.
49 other states.
Yeah, anywhere. I could.
Damn.
Down from day one.
Static Selector.
I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left.
Could be in the middle of the woods. I could be on a farm. I could be on the water. I don't care. I care who I'm with.
Yeah.
I don't want to see another Massachusetts state trooper. I don't care if they're reformed or under a different colonel. I have taken.
Well, that's the newest soundbite.
God. Let's go, people. Here we go. Let's go, people. How we feeling out there? Mic check to the guards.
way to go. If you were all that you seem, then baby I'm moving way too slow. I've been a fool before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Oh, straight up now tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Oh, am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now tell me, is it gonna be you and me forever? Oh, are you just having fun?
Too many shots at law enforcement to feel protected by law enforcement, although we have had many positive experiences.
Yeah.
I hope law enforcement that supports me, or at least believes me, in Massachusetts understands what has happened to me at the hands of law enforcement and why I feel the way I do. My grandfather, my mother's father, was a police officer. Obviously, John was a police officer. I am not anti-law enforcement, but I have had many, many members of law enforcement abuse my rights and lie.
For sure.
And that's as far as I'll go. And I can prove that they have lied. I hope the good law enforcement knows why I feel the way I do.
all
But
caught up,
I don't
Martha?
feel safe in Massachusetts. I don't feel that the politics are safe. It's
Don't feel safe in Massachusetts. I mean, we've been saying this all along, right?
Yes.
James Jackson.
And it's finally being brought to light, and that's a good thing. It's sad that she has to go through it and feel those feelings of trauma and whatever she's feeling at this time. But it's a good thing for corruption to finally be exposed, is what I'm trying to say.
We talked about the pain of having court cases over your head. That what you're hearing right now is the pain of the after effects, the aftertaste. You ever drink Cisco, ladies and gentlemen? That aftertaste is a mother. God damn. And that's what's like the pain is, right? It's like you going through it. It's like it does something to you. It anchors you down, right?
Yeah, definitely pulls you down, puts a lot of stress on you. Yeah, it takes away from your day, takes away from your thoughts. Never mind just being caught up in the system as long as she has been,
Right. She talked about that yesterday, how she was mandated to show up to court, had to be there every day. Crazy.
Every day. Can't back out. Gotta be there. Gotta show up. It's crazy, man. This thing is crazy too. It's crazy.
not
Why?
that those problems don't exist everywhere else, but I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want to see any more of the law. I will try to make change in other ways, but the legal system just feels so broken. I look at my lawyers and I just think
It is broken.
what made you go into this?
Yeah.
You're just such an underdog.
Mhm.
You're battling the resources of the state, sometimes with a defendant that can't even make bail.
They did it though.
Sometime a defendant that can't even make bail, you're battling. You're in the casino with $4. Trying to put $1 in a slot machine and win $1 million.
Win a slot.
You didn't
damn
even take
possible.
You didn't even take the Uber there. You jumped on the shuttle.
Oh man. The shuttle with $4, hoping you're gonna hit a mill on the slots. I mean, it's every man's dream, right? And that's the
Yeah.
feeling that you get when you get a court-appointed lawyer and you're in a situation like this. You're like, You're walking into that. You're in that cell with $4 in your pocket. You knew how you got there in a bus, and you're hoping you hit a mill.
Yeah. And then public pretenders, man, they try to give you that green sheet fast.
Shit.
And then how do you hire the crash daddies and La Posada and Dr. Russell? And
You don't.
the government can go with a blank check to Aperture and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and pay a special prosecutor hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You want to make change, but not get into law. Where do you see yourself like in 5 years? Where would you hope your life to be?
Oh, she's gonna be.
I hope within 5 years
In
we've
it.
written the book, which I think will take
Yes.
longer. I'm not even, I can get there if I have to, but I'm not even in the headspace to start regurgitating and reliving all this. I would, and I need the money, so I'll do it when I have to start doing it. But I think the easiest thing I can do is just keep telling the story. There are so many facets to this that the public doesn't know just because there hasn't been. I mean, this is my first real interview. There's so much of what is entailed in this fight that you know more about this case than average, partly because it's played out twice and it's about to be played out in a different form a third time. But what it takes to mount a defense, to even stay somewhat competitive to the prosecution, I think the details, the financial costs, the sweat equity, what these lawyers have to sacrifice, it's amazing anyone's acquitted. It really amazes me. And my case was easy to
Yeah.
prove. My case was logical.
Yeah.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
Yup.
And we still were met with just such a fight from the government that I've paid taxes to, and they
From
threw
people you trust.
everything at me that they could and didn't come close. I think the public needs to know, they need to be more careful. They need to know their rights. They need to know not ever to speak to law enforcement. Unfortunately, we can't cooperate the way we would think we need to, because if God forbid this
Nope.
goes south,
Ah.
it will be used against you in a court of law. It will be manipulated
Sir.
against you in a court of law. It will be taken out of context against you in a court of law. You know, we're trying to put together this YouTube channel, Alan and I.
Mhm.
And I read a couple comments like, I'm done hearing from Karen. What does she have to it? I can tell you what it's like to be a defendant, and I can tell you what it takes to be the system. It's a lot more than what you think. I've lived now 6 months, 3
It's funny you say that, Karen, because that's the reason why we started ours. It's the reason why
Well,
we started our YouTube channel, because we lived it, right?
because we've been through it, everything. I mean, we could relate. We lived it, and it was definitely, we could relate to anything that was going on. And if not, we could put some insight to it, or we knew somebody who has related to it. So
Yeah. And that's not good enough for some people. That's not good enough. You you can't stream in your car. You can't you can't have fitted brims, can't be in recovery.
couldn't
There's
have been arrested prior.
can't be arrested, and that's the whole point. She's the defendant. We talk about the pain on this channel. So if you don't know who James Jackson JFK is, we talk about the pain that comes from the system. We don't read motions because our whole life we were the motion.
Right. They're reading motions of us, so no, I'm not gonna sit there and read one's motion, because what happens when you get when you read motions, you get motion sickness when you're on a
Sure.
So I try to stay away from that as much as I can and
Yeah.
stick with the facts.
And
That's
don't get
what
me wrong. And don't get me wrong. We do go through motions and we do talk about motions, but our main thing on this channel, just to let everybody know, we talk about the pain and what a person is going through when they're in these situations. Now you're hearing Karen saying the same thing. That's the reason why she's starting her YouTube channel, because she can tell the story through a different lens and tell you about corruption and tell you about the system. And not for nothing, tentacles, tentacles, tentacles. That's exactly what we can do here.
3 continuous at a time with my defense team, with ancillary members of the defense team, with law students. We had a documentary crew with us at one point. It's emotional and trying and exhausting, and there's a lot of choreography and personnel management, I'll call it, to walk in a court looking how we looked every day, and to be cohesive. And I had 3 men in their 60s from 3 different firms, very seasoned in their careers, all having spent time as prosecutors. And then Liza made partner along the way, also experienced with her own opinions. We don't just show up and put Kelly Deaver on the stand. Everyone has their own experience and therefore their own strategy and their own way of doing things. And they all fall on me to break the tie. It's very, very trying. It's why I feel this crash from trial, because it wasn't just sitting there and trying to keep my emotions in check, which sometimes I didn't do a very good job of. It was what was happening. Honestly, trial, sitting there,
Yo,
was
Jay, pause that
oftentimes
real quick.
easier than having to go home. The worst night.
I just real quick, since she just said Kelly Diva, I just wanted to touch on something. So I was in court one of the days where Kelly Diva, the day before she testified.
You seen it, right?
Yes, but she was in court the day prior, and she didn't get called that day. And Alan Jackson and like they talked about it, like, Your Honor, there's a witness out here, and Alan, they said, yeah, we might not get to her till tomorrow, and that's why she was called the next day first. But she didn't even know why she was there. She thought she was there like on something totally different.
Wow.
And then Alan Jackson asked her what he did. And yeah, so that was crazy just being there.
Tell people who you was in the last trial, who you was in court with. Who did you see testify in that experience?
Jen McCabe. It was so surreal seeing Jen McCabe testify, like, because she had already testified prior. She had already seen everything that was on the internet about her.
You telephonically. I called you on the phone. Is that right?
I was right there.
Actually, they walked up to my car.
At that point, they had not identified themselves, correct?
They didn't know.
Correct?
They didn't know.
All right. And at that point, you told them that you were not Jennifer McCabe. They asked you who you were, and you said, I'm Nicole.
I thought they were like selling something, so I was like, oh no, I'm not the homeowner.
Oh no, I'm not the homeowner.
No, it's not me. I don't live here. Somebody else.
You were right there, huh? What was the feeling like when you was there?
Just a normal mom. I was like, God damn. I couldn't believe it, bro. And when she said that, oh no, I thought they was something. You should have seen, like, I looked right over at the jury, and they all just looked down. So
Yeah, what were they doing, the jury?
they were trying not to laugh. Oh man,
She straight lied to the feds, kid.
it was straight up a lie. Oh no, imagine like people that are selling stuff. You don't even lie to them, but you just tell them, get the hell out of here. You don't sit there and say, oh, I thought they were selling something.
Shit is wild, son.
Oh man, good times. I got invited to those court dates.
What's it like having lunch with you and Yannetti have a good relationship. Yannetti likes you a lot.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of that Malden guy that he knows, that we know.
They're like best friends, so
Yeah,
they got the
that's what he
same
told me.
mannerism.
Exactly. They got this. I was just gonna say they got the same exact mannerism. They, but and once, and he's not really out to get you, you know. So when you talk to him, you don't feel like he's out to get you. Um,
Well, disclaimer: Molis back in his day, he 100% was trying to get you.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. The only difference was he just didn't feel like that. But and when I say out to get you, pause. I mean like get you hemmed up. But anyway, yeah, man, he's a good guy. It was great having lunch with all of them because it was always just like talking about it, like just that, for instance, like can you believe she said that or anything, just what was going to be said next, and Alan just being focused, Uncle Al just sitting in there in the room by himself. Like it was some crazy shit to witness, like preparing his speech, getting ready for what he was going to say next.
You were
It
there,
was
brother.
yeah, it was dope.
Wow, man.
Nights, the worst moments of trial at times were Monday and Tuesday nights, where we just had a grueling day at court and some big witness is coming on Thursday, or worse, we think a big witness is coming Thursday, but Brennan hasn't finalized the batting order yet. So it could be the children are testifying on Thursday, or it could be Buchnick, or it could be Tully. One of the four. I mean, that's how it goes. That's the dirty pool that's happening. Is we are finding out sometimes within 1 day's notice who is going to testify. We were told that now I can't remember her name, the dog DNA expert from UCal Berkeley. She was on the witness list. We were told every Friday when the judge would call us up at sidebar and say, what are the plans? Who's coming up next? We were told every Friday, she's coming. She should be coming this week. We're trying to make travel arrangements. She should be coming. She never came. And we have our own opinions about why she didn't testify. But it wasn't as if we had this roadmap of trial and we had some time to plan. We, for example, did not know if we could call ARCA until trial had already started. So Judge Cannoni told Alan the morning of opening statements in trial 2 that she had not made up her mind about ARCA, and he was therefore disallowed from mentioning ARCA in his opening statements. So that meant Hank Brennan presented his case, and you're going to hear from Aperture, ladies and gentlemen, and 2 PhDs. Oh, that's right. Shannon Burgess lied about his degrees.
Yeah.
1 PhD is going to tell you that car backed up at 24 miles an hour, 62 feet, and it spun him around like a top, and he fell and cracked his head open. Then we get up to give opening statements, and we've got the federally contracted ARCA PhDs who've done all this work, and we've had them now for a year, and we can't mention them. So if jurors were paying attention, they'd say, well, wait a minute. So the prosecution has a physical reconstructionist who's going to tell us that car damaged that body and that body damaged that car. But Reed doesn't have why they can't prove it. So they go into trial thinking, I don't think Reed can physically prove that this didn't happen. This is Cannoni handicapping us. So she said to Alan the morning of opening, you have 10 minutes. I have not ruled on ARCA. And Alan said, Your Honor, it's in my opening statement. I can't not talk about they're arguably our 2 most important witnesses. And she said, you have 10 minutes to sit at the table and edit your opening. And she gave him exactly that. I've never seen Alan, and I've seen him in different states of pressure. This was
insane.
unspeakable what she was putting him through. And he is so choreographed and fastidious and meticulous, and everything flows. It's not a stream of consciousness. It's something he's worked and massaged, and he reiterates themes as he goes through. He didn't just talk about ARCA once. He introduced them in the beginning. There was no collision. There was no collision.
There was no collision with John O'Keefe. There was no collision. There was no collision. There was no collision. There was no collision. There was no collision.
And then he goes into detail throughout. that all had to be excised and still flow. These are fights that we were made to endure, that we shouldn't have, that and it was something like this multiple times a day of this magnitude. So I think long answer to your question about the next 5 years, I even just for therapeutic reasons, I want people who care to know everything that happened.
So it's a, I would love to see a docuseries from Canton residents and hear their experiences. Well,
Wild times. Wild times.
Mm.
Tax season. Yippee.
I know. I learned a lot though with this as we work, and what we can write off as work, what we can't. And I'm learning as we go along.
You're still fighting. So you had the 2 trials, but now there's a civil fight. There's multiple civil fights. How much is that going to cost?
My biggest expense is logistics. So because the amount of work
Here we go.
required is just so vast. I mean, it took 3 different firms, Yannetti, DLA Piper, where Bob was from, and Worksman Jackson, for 2 trials. We didn't even make it through the first time around. We had to do it again. And now I currently have 3 civil trials happening. I have the O'Keefe wrongful death suit in Plymouth County, Massachusetts. I have my suit against Canton PD and Massachusetts State Police in Bristol County, Massachusetts, both state. And now I have the federal with the Alberts, McCabe's, Higgins, Proctor, Tully, and Buchnick. So that's 3.
Yep.
Alan is still one of my attorneys. I am not currently compensating Alan, but I do pay for all the travel and logistics. I have paid modestly so far, she and Finney, but the amount of work they've done on a billable hour rate is already
Thank you, pretty
astronomical.
ass.
I mean, they're doing something robust for my case as
Renee,
I sit
thank you.
here right now. They're amazing, and there's 3 of them, and they're all just like Alan's firm. They're all complementary. They work together for a reason because they're good together. The worst is over. I am used to fighting now. If any party to this thinks this is inflicting pain on me, you don't understand what I've been through and what I've survived and what I can handle. And
Talk to him.
you don't understand what's going on and what more is about to be revealed. I mean, we were hamstrung, in our opinion, badly at trial. There's more evidence and there's more of a story to tell. And it has to be done. We have to finish this. It's why Alan is still involved. It's why Damon, he was my parents' attorney throughout the last year, but it's why Damon wants to be a part of this civil suit as well. But we have a lot more to do. And luckily we know this case so well. So many of us know it so well. It's just a matter of understanding civil law and how this all has to play out. And it's even more tedious than the criminal court.
Yeah. And I know you have a
Crazy.
civil fund set up. I'm going to leave that in the description for people to support. I think it's interesting because there is kind of this narrative that like you got a book deal, you have all this money from the documentary, which we're finding
Right.
out is not true.
Not true.
You sold your house. We do know
Yep.
that's true.
Uh-huh.
You lost years of your life that you could have been working. You lost your careers. You used up your savings. You cashed out on your retirement. You sold your treadmill.
I did so. Who said that?
It was in an interview.
I
God.
said
God damn. So the treadmill.
I think I gave it to my neighbor. Did my neighbor take my treadmill?
Yeah.
I sold it to my neighbor. My neighbors were lovely. They're a young family, and they had a baby in the middle of all this. It was funny because I would not like a creep, but I would watch them out the window.
Oh,
My
God
bedroom
damn,
faced their
Karen.
house, and I would hear the little.
God damn, Karen.
Shit.
What are we talking about?
Watch him do what?
God damn, Karen. Whoop, whoop. Get off my treadmill. This is my train.
We break it down, we keep it going and flowing. Welcome to the stream. Fuckery Donuts now open. Night after night. Ooh, strike after strike. Ooh, we got a full flight. Let's go. What type of donuts do you like? Ooh, jelly, my favorite. Lemon, ooh la la. Ooh, behave. Buttercream, loving blueberry. It was all a dream. Oh, what about Boston cream? B-Town, let's go. Ba ba ba. What about the underrated gem? Hold up, let me tell them again. They not knowing. Come again. Yup. Fuckery Donuts now open. 3 donuts, up 6 donuts.
Actually, they walked up to my car.
Yes. How about 12
At that point, they
donuts?
had not identified themselves, correct?
They didn't know.
Correct?
They didn't know.
All right, and at that point, you told them that you were not Jennifer McKay. They asked you who you were, and you said, "I'm Nicole."
I thought they were like selling something, so I was like, oh no, I'm not the homeowner.
Oh, no, I'm not the homeowner. Fair enough.
A little when the ice cream truck was at the street next door, and I'm saying, did the ice cream truck come? It's
And for the fam, keep the stream flowing. Everyone is welcome. Yes, yes.
You don't have no eyes.
Fuckery Donuts now open.
You didn't get.
They first contacted.
What about the underrated gem?
A little baby that was born, I want to say, and their baby was born in the winter of 2022. I would hear the baby outside and think, what a juxtaposition that I'm going through this in this house, and they're so lovely, my neighbors, my old neighbors, and they're starting this family. And when they bought the house, I don't even think they were married yet, and they're growing. The firstborn's getting bigger, and it didn't make me sad. It was like life is always starting fresh, and life it's not always happy. It won't always be happy for them, but it is. There's always another moment of happiness, even if there's tragedy in it. But yeah, I have not made anything, not a dime. I don't have a movie. I don't have a book. When I do, you'll know. And there are obstacles even to that. A book. My understanding is
we need to make that movie happen.
If we are authors, we could be given some to write the book, almost as if we were taking a sabbatical to write this book. With a movie, what I'm learning is someone like me who would be selling her life rights for the movie I wouldn't really be able to monetize that until the movie is actually in production, that my rights are actually, it's like a stock option. They're actually going to be, the rights will actually be exercised. So no, I love my parents. But I don't know that the three of us need to live together until the end of time. I'd love to live with them in a bigger house with where we can spread out.
Thank you so
but
much.
no, obviously, if I were making millions or even hundreds of thousands of dollars,
that's an awesome super chat right there. Thank you so much.
Ask the people who live on Country Hill Drive in North Dighton. That's where I live, and I'm lucky I have them, and I feel safe, and I'm lucky.
God damn, you just doxed yourself, girl. Calm down.
I can enjoy my parents at this age, and we don't have this trial over our heads anymore. But no, I'd like to be doing things. I'd like to regain some more strength physically. I don't know that I like to travel right now, but I'd like to be somewhere with the people I love. And I haven't been able to because I don't have the resources. I have had some very generous people help me in small ways and not so small ways celebrate. I've had people open their homes to me and my family and really enjoy life for a few moments. People that owed me nothing, and I've gotten a lot of offers I haven't taken, but and I've got a lot of work to do. So wherever I go, I can't really just unplug, but I haven't made any money. I haven't made any. If you can find an example, if someone has a receipt, by all means, and I'll answer to it. They can send it to you and I will answer to that.
Speaking of money in movies,
Receipts.
You're not making any money from the Amazon Prime movie with Elizabeth Banks. Is it Amazon Prime?
Elizabeth Banks, I thought was Hulu.
Oh,
that
Hulu.
I have
Okay,
nothing to do with that.
Okay. And
I am not making any money. I will not be making any money from that.
The new Lifetime movie.
So I just heard about that yesterday. I refreshed my news feed and I saw the announcement from Lifetime. And it's funny. The actress, I actually saw a still. Apparently this is done. They've filmed this and it's coming out in January is I think what I read. It's on their docket
this is an old
for January.
interview, huh?
And the actress Katie Cassidy,
So is that
her father, David
tonight gonna
Cassidy,
be
he was
this
on a show in the 70s called The Partridge Family, and it was a band. Have you heard of The
No.
Partridge Family? It was
Heard
like
of
in
it.
the Brady Bunch era.
God
Like
damn,
bell
Karen.
bottoms and kind of poppy, catchy music. And they were a band, and they also had a TV show, and he was like a teenage heartthrob, they used to call him.
There
And he
he
had
is.
a brother, I think a half brother, Sean Cassidy, who was also in a band in the late 70s. They were in a Broadway play where they played brothers separated at birth, and one went one side of the tracks and one went the other in London, and they reconnected unbeknownst to them and became best friends, and then found out they were actually
Awesome. Karen's bravery is refusing to be quiet when the system has expected her to fold. She stood her ground, demanded the truth, and exposed why no one, especially the law enforcement, should ever be above accountability. Justice only works when power is questioned, not protected. There you go, Miss 808. Thank you so much, girl. I appreciate it, girl.
actual brothers, and it was an amazing musical. It was in 1995 that I saw this play with my family, and David Cassidy was a star. And I was talking to my dad last night, and I said, who would have thought, I was 15 in 1995, who would have thought that we're in this little, it's called the Music Box Theater right off Broadway in Midtown Manhattan. Who would have thought that I guess David Cassidy was maybe in his 40s at the time, that his daughter would play me in a movie. So I feel some kinship. I've seen her in a remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. That is the best version I've seen of that movie. If you're into horror movies, it's good. That's all I know about. I had nothing. I didn't even know it was happening. I will not be seeing any. I'd like, if they want to send me some money, I'll gladly take it. But
why not?
I didn't know anything.
You hear
about
that, Lifetime?
Send us some
if
money.
this is getting the story out, get it out.
Yeah.
It's compelling. It's a moment in history. I don't blame these people for making these movies, but I will say I have gone through a lot of pain and lost a lot. and you're telling my story to make money, and you're not involving me. How much will people take on my coattails and not show any economical appreciation? So I wish these people luck in their endeavors, but
Damn.
Damn, huh? She ain't playing there. How far are you gonna go on next coattail? How long are you gonna ride this coattail? She's saying.
Economical appreciation. That's the
Yeah.
new one. That's the soundbite.
Economical appreciation. If you don't show no economical appreciation, how can I appreciate what you're doing?
Goddamn.
You know, that just made me sound like I came out of Harvard. You better start showing some
I
economical
hope they
appreciation.
know what I've lost for them to tell this story.
I know that you guys are working on the YouTube show, but if we were to end it on a lighter note, if I were to summon you with a magical spell, you have to pick 5 things or objects that speak to you. What would you pick?
5 things or objects that speak to me.
Mhm.
Well, one easy one would be rosary beads. I'm religious. I don't pray as much as I should pray. I should be praying many times a day, and I do not. But when I was in jail both times, I prayed the rosary without my rosary beads over and over. I actually used it to help myself keep time because I know it takes me 15 minutes. I have a friend who actually gave me rosary beads that were made with.
Well, with that being said,
Wow.
with that being said, let's take him to church. We all should be praying. Let's go.
Grace upon grace. Hallelujah. Even though I don't deserve it, you did it.
We all should be talking to God a little bit more. Let's go. Put your hands up. We so grateful, God. Let's go. If you're grateful, put your peace signs up. If you're grateful, put your peace signs up. Let's go, God. Let's go.
Holy, holy, there's only one. I give you glory, all that you've done. Even though I don't deserve it, you did it. Yes, you did.
Here we go. It's January 12, 2026. Let's go, people. If you're grateful, let's go. Yes. Grateful. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. Grateful, God. Woo! Y'all feeling it? Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, if you're grateful, God got your back. He's always there for you. He's always there for you. How we feeling, chat? Hands up. Y'all ready? Uh-huh. Chance after chance. Here we go. Chance after chance. Here we go. Woo. Yup. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Grateful. Grateful.
There was no way to anyone.
Yellow roses that were on John's casket, because I was not at John's funeral, but she grabbed a handful of petals and made me rosary beads. So those are very precious to me. I had someone, this is something that was just recently, it's not in my possession, but it means something to me, and I'd like to get my own copy. Alan had a renowned courtroom artist in Los Angeles. I believe she's retired now.
How we feeling,
She
chat?
just goes by the first name Mona. She did a courtroom sketch, which is fascinating. It's like, looks like a mix of watercolor and like pencil. And it's Alan in great detail. It's very small. It's Alan. My parents are behind him. Jen McCabe, Brian Albert, and Colin Albert. It's during closing argument are in the O'Keefe's gallery, and I'm turning around looking at Alan, and it was amazing. I asked Alan if we can please commission her to do one that I can keep. I've gotten like so many photos. There's a photo that someone took in the courtroom. There's two. It's not really the photo, but it's that moment that I would never remember with the clarity without the photo. But there's several of me kissing my dad that they're just perfect. And then there's one hugging my parents. I know a gentleman named Greg Durr, Derr, is a photographer. I think he's just part of the Associated Press, or he works for the Boston Globe, but he's really commemorated some amazing moments. But there's one where I'm hugging my parents after the verdict, and my hair is kind of pulled tight, and I've got my fists are like this, and I'm hugging, and I just know exactly how I felt. There's a couple photos of my dad and me that I kissed him every day, and my mom, so I don't remember specific that moment, but hugging them after the verdict, I remember. Other than that, there aren't many objects that mean much to me. I've learned to become more transient, less sentimental.
Less is
Through this
best.
process, because I mean, I had a house that was big for me, that I filled with things that I collected and art, and luckily I gave a lot of it to a cousin of mine who I know is going to look after it, and I actually hope he keeps it all, because I love him. But I'm not too attached really to anything physically anymore. When your freedom is on the line, none of this material stuff, you could lose it all, and it all has a monetary value. My treadmill had Granted, it was not
God
used very
damn,
much,
that
but
treadmill.
none of it means anything. So I don't have too many objects. There's photos. I don't even know if those count, but I don't have too many physical objects that mean all that much to me.
No, but those are like the best ones you just said. I really hope, don't listen to those people. I really hope that we hear a lot more from you talking about your own case yourself. We're going to look forward to the YouTube show. I think it's going to hopefully come out around the time this comes out, hopefully.
We are going to be having a YouTube channel launch, hopefully in January 2026. The Reed Files.
The Reed Files.
The Reed
Okay.
Files.
Here
That'll
we
be-
go.
That'll be Alan Jackson.
There's gonna be a
Nick
lot of
Rocco is
subs.
going to host, and I'll be there. I'm the Reed.
Drop that link. If
Yeah.
anyone
And that's
can drop that link. The Reed Files.
Let's go.
I appreciate it.
Let's go, people. How you like the interview? I go by the name of JFK.
We break it down, we keep it going.
Static Selector.
Please pass the pepper. Let's go. Please pass the pepper with $50. Free Karen Reed from these Vipers. Let's go. How we doing out there? Let's take it to the classic rock. This is the afternoon, 1:48 p.m. JFK, James Jackson. We back at the waterfall. What are we doing here? Long gamers. Yes. Free Karen Reed. We still at it. Ain't nothing changed. Let's go.
Home in the valley, home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way, home I'll never be.
people. How we feeling out there? Let's go. Let's go, people. You know how we do it. Ain't no love in the city. There's no love in the city, people. Here we go. Why you treat me so bad? They don't care about us. How we doing out there, chat? Ladies, fellas. James Jackson is here. JFK is here. This is the afternoon throwdown. Y'all know this shit? Uh-huh. Here we go. Woo! Let's go.
Why'd you do it? Won't you bring me back my heart? I tried to understand it, baby. I searched my heart inside my mind. I searched
JFK's dancing.
So, baby, there was nothing there to find.
Oh, I'm getting down.
You never leave me. Girl, you just went and told a lie. Tell me, baby,
Uh-huh.
why'd you do it? Why'd you make me
Let's
wanna
go.
cry?
Lindsay. Uh-huh.
I don't know why, baby. Why you treat me so bad? Why you do me the way you do?
Why you treat me so bad?
I don't know why, baby. Why you
Uh-huh.
treat me so bad?
God damn.
Treat me so bad.
Let's go.
Oh boy, just let me tell you how I really and truly feel. I know that I have lots of issues, but now I'm gonna tell you the deal. You tell me that I always hurt you. I don't know what you're talking about. I tried to love you, tried to hold you, but you always seem to die. You told me that you didn't trust me and you didn't want me around until somebody else showed interest. Now you walk around with a frown. I'm sorry that you say I hurt you, but you know you hurt me too.
I'm begging you, baby, I need you back because I'm still in love with you.
Why you treat me so
me so bad? How you doing me? Here we go. What are we doing out there? Uh-huh. Y'all ready? Uh-huh. God damn. JFK in the mix. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ladies, what up? Fellas, what up? Monday. You know how we do it. Here we go. 39,000 feet. Y'all ready? We jamming over here. Let's go. Would you believe it? This is the afternoon throwdown. The man JFK, James Jackson. Let's go. Let's see some memberships. We need some all green in the chat. 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 I said we need all green in the chat. This is a message from the flight deck. Go to James Jackson's page right now and give some James Jackson memberships. Go to James Jackson, give some memberships. Delta Sound. Tech Delta Sound.
the mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by and it's God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do. And I joined with the Jam on production crew. So go crazy, go crazy. Don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till you.
This is the good life. Let's go. Thank you for the memberships. Gifted one James Jackson membership. Let's go. Y'all living that good life. Patricia, thank you so much. James Jackson memberships. I love it. Here we go.
Take you to a place I know you wanna go. It's a good life. Hey, 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 yeah. I don't wanna stand out and beg you. Just don't say no. No, 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 no. I have got a feeling that you're gonna like it. What I'm doing to you. And I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll be doing what you want me to do. Hey, love is shining like this, thriving in the good life. Good life. Good life, good life, good life, good life in the good life. Good life. Feeling that you get from the good life. Hey, once you get that good life feeling, let me tell you, no one can take
Let's go.
it away. No, 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 no.
What the duck with 5 James Jackson memberships. Let's go. Yes. Let's go.
Tell me what you got. Let me sit my corner side, you slap and hit the jackpot. Rev me up, my little buttercup. We can tuck sheets, snuggle up and get stuck. Believe it or not, here comes a brother with glow. A snuggling, bubbling, overweight, loving, hurting pro. So what's it gonna be? Me or the TV? Let me take time to set your mind and your body free. So why don't you just stretch for a sec. Lay while the bottles rock a cop a quick wreck. Shake me, baby, bake me. No need to fake, here I am, come on and take me. Wind your body, baby, move your body. I see you slip sliding, come on and do it, honey. I'm not quite sure as to what is going down, but I'm feeling hunky-dory about this thing without the spine.
Here we go. Yup. Here we go.
I like the way you wiggle, you don't jingle, but you jiggle. So spread over your focus, it's heavy in the middle.
Heavy in the
Like
middle.
a move, she wanted to groove, so I grooved her. Then she wanted to learn, so we play school, and I schooled her.
Yup.
But not like this. We can toss and turn, rumble, tumble, and twist. Anything you want, I give it. Fantasies will live it, so they down and around. Love of my lady, love of my baby girl. Spread your wings so we can fly around the world. Harmony, charming me, your fingertips are calming me. When you drop the kiss of Susie Q, you drop the bomb on me. Stretch it, flex it. Give me the permission, okie dokie, I'll bless it. Bless it like Buddha, Buddha as the best. We can lay down at the love and put your head on my chest. Hit 'em up one time.
Yup. Let's keep it funky. Let's take it to 2003. Let's take it to 03. Ladies, y'all know this shit? 2003. We was out there in the Act Legends. Yeah, the 97s, 96s, RLs.
Baby
Let's go.
girl, you know my situation, and sometimes I know you get impatient. but you don't put on a show to get ovations. Take it to court and go through litigations. And I respect your gangster. Treat you like a princess and put some on your neck to thank you. She's my pinch hitter. When the starting lineup ain't playing right, I come off the bench with her. It might sound like I'm gassing ya, but it takes time to get from the backseat to the passenger. We've been creeping and sneaking just to keep it from leaking. We so deep in our freaking and we don't sleep on the weekend. Wifey's a little bit uptight. Wonder why I keep coming home in the middle of the night. It'll be alright. If y'all bump heads, it'll be a fight. But I said it'll be alright. Come on.
I really wanna be with you. I wanna be real with you. I can't leave you alone. And I know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go. You're the one I want in my life. I already got a wife. Can't leave you alone. And I know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go.
You ain't never step out of line or get out of pocket, so I made sure canary sit out your locket to protect you. I get out and cock it, and you know the barrel of my gun is big enough to spit out a rocket. Oh, you gon' play dumb if cops do come through. I gotta keep the top up if my drop do come through. But I know the boutiques and shops you run through, so I cop her one and cop you one too. You always get a daily page, weekly ring. Plus you ain't too shy to do them freaky things. I ain't gotta put a band on your finger. I worry about you telling the whole world I'm your man while I'm Springer. At first you was something I denied, something I would slide just to do something in the ride. But shorty, it's something you provide, cause the entree ain't as good without something on the side, you know.
I really wanna be with you. I wanna be real with you. I can't leave you alone. And I know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go.
Let's go. My life. Thank you. Jersey girl, appreciate you.
I might be leaving the earth soon. My girl gon' kill me if she smell a scent of your perfume. It's gon' be a clip toss if I go back with stains of your lip gloss on my throwback. She won't care if I'm a platinum rapper, if she catch me with an empty magnum wrapper. So keep it on the down low, call the car seller. You seen what happened with Mr. Big and R. Kelly.
You know I can't forget. Anytime
Come on.
she is there for you. Feelings I'll share with you, which makes it all more clear for you.
I really wanna be with you. I wanna be real with you. I can't leave you alone.
Can't leave you alone just a little
All
bit.
I need is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get it crackin' in the club when you hear the shit. Drop it like it's hot, get the work in that back. Girl, shake that thing, yeah, work that thing. Let me see it go up and down. Rotate that thing, I wanna touch that thing when you make it go round and round. Step up in the club, I'm like, who you with? She unit in the house, yeah, that's my clique. Yeah, I'm young, but a nigga from the old school. On the dance floor, a nigga doing old moves. I don't give a fuck, I do what I want to. I hit your ass up, boy, I don't want you. Better listen when I talk, nigga, don't trip. Yo, heat in the car, mine's in this bitch. I ain't tryna beef, I'm tryna get my drink on. Now my diamonds, my fitted, and my mink on. I'ma kick it at the bar till it's time to go. Then I'ma get shorty here and I'ma let her know. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit. Get the licking it in a little bit. 50 coming out your stereo.
Stereo.
Tell though, cause I switched the flow.
Switch the flow.
Eyes a little low, cause I twist the jaw.
Twist the jaw.
So swell, cause I moved the O's. My neck, my wrist, my ears is froze. Come get your bitch.
Ladies,
she
what
on
up?
Me, dog. She must have heard about the dough. Now, Captain, come on and say love. Get it crunk in the club, I'm off the chain. Number one on the chart all the time, man. When the kid in the house, I turned it out. Keep the dance floor packed, that's without a doubt. But shorty shake that thing like a pro, man. She backed it up on me, I'm like, oh, man. I got close enough to her so I know she could hear. System thumping, party jumping, I said loud and clear. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live. But the dance just a little bit. Take them all, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move your ass. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get
get your beats. I heard 93 rappers say bitch like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Brad might spit one. Let me hit that blunt. Pimp C, 8 Ball, and MJG. Keep spitting that B to the IMP. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short Dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but pimpin' these days.
Let's go, people.
Here we go, as the tune starts to loop with the back track. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, if this is OG, the great switch to move your pretty yes. The ghetto jam is about to slam with some notes from the nigga. As I keep what's really going on with your reminisce. A Saturday morning, just getting up with the hangover, smelling like a fucked. I really can't remember cause I'm still kinda faded. So I close my eyes and thank God that I made it. Now I'm getting flashbacks of some OJ with the green glasses. Tangeray, took it to the head, got it down with the quickness. Now I need a bit so I can handle my business. What do you know? A freak's in my ribs. Throw her on the floor, suck it in a deep. She's screaming and she's screaming and she's screaming, getting hoarse. But then my brother done nothing that was that, so kick the chorus. Here we go, when the two starts to bloom with a back. Yes. 1, 2, 3, if this is OD, the breaks with the mega pretty yes. The ghetto jam is about to slam with some notes from the negative. As I keep what's really going on with your reminisce. My homies are down, chillin' in the hood, but them hood bitches, no, they ain't no good. To the other man, well, she might be some good cat, but homies in the hood label her as a hood rat. She's scandalous, so those with game can fuck. And booze will calm your ass real fast. If you're
Let's go. God damn.
When you're in that thing, she'll make a nigga say,
what she say? Woo.
But you don't hear me.
But you don't hear me though. Let's take it to LA. Let's stay in LA. Let's keep it on the West Coast. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. I could be killed in these streets.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it goes. I'm front line every time it's on. 100 proof flow, running shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof song. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. I repeat, message from the flight deck. Everybody can't go. And that means you.
Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, smoking Cubans on the boat. Then dock that Tulum just to smoke. Look, listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising, my cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse me. This ain't that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to. I'm an urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Effort, got an L but got an E for effort. Stretched it, dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left it. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up in jail clothes, snatch a champagne bottle from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. 38 special for you clever. See, bro, you ain't living down by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear your CD4.
I could be killed. I could be killed in these streets. I could be killed in these streets. Let's go. Let's take it to Boston. Orchard Park.
Yeah, Spider-Man and freezing, full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm ready. You ready, Dib? I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Yeah, Spider-Man and freezing, full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm ready. You ready, Dib?
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Yeah, Spider-Man and freezing, full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm ready. You ready, Dib? I'm ready, Slick. Are you? Oh yeah, take it down.
Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind.
I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Yeah, Spider-Man and freezing, full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm ready. You ready, Dib? I'm ready, Slick. Are you? Oh yeah, take it down.
Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind.
Yo,
Situation is, let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationships, they seem from the start.
Let's go, people.
So when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it.
I went in
We got
about
Big Ed O'Brien. We got Big Ed O'Brien in the chat.
4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten. I went in about 4 or 5 hours after to get the kitty litter box and the kitten.
Man, you're bullshit, bro. Here we go. Hell no. We don't believe you. Nah. We don't believe you. Talk. What's we doing here? Yeah.
Eddie O'Brien denied the murder both before and after the drugs were administered. The prosecutor says it means nothing. He says O'Brien told different stories to the same examiner.
He never accounts for the fact that his blood is in that house. He never explains that away in his case, and he would not have been able to explain that away at trial.
Eddie O'Brien was convicted this fall of murdering his neighbor Janet Downing in her home in 1995. The woman was stabbed repeatedly. Both O'Brien's and Downing's blood were found at the scene. Truth serum evidence has never been used in a criminal case in Massachusetts, nor has it been allowed in any major trial
Let's
in
go,
the United
people.
States. And some criminal attorneys say there's a good reason.
Using a truth serum is an attempt to use a medical test for a determination that the jury is supposed to make. Are you telling the truth?
The doctor who administered the drug calls it reliable, saying it's been used clinically for 50 years.
It is new to the forensic field, but in clinical medicine today, it is a valid, reliable tool.
I walked in
right to my left, I saw Janet on the floor. She was laying there all covered with blood.
All covered with blood now.
The blood all over the stairs and the hallway.
The bottom line in all of this is that Ed O'Brien
Here we go! Let's go, people. Yes. To the grass. Woo! Yup. We got to get Eddie O'Brien home. We got to get Eddie O'Brien home. Hey, Riley, you all caught up? To the grass and the girls.
In Massachusetts law to require that all juveniles charged with first or second degree murder be tried as adults.
Yeah.
We hear from Artie, it's appropriate. We hear from you, I don't know what to start with.
A terrible injustice has been done by even bringing a man who was totally innocent into this case and injecting his name into this case. That's wrong. And that's fundamentally wrong and extremely unfair to him. There's absolutely no indication, no.
Yeah, what about the kitty litter box?
Of evidence, anything that would point in that direction. So
Yeah?
12 right here. That's not present in either Janet Downing nor Edward O'Brien, is it?
That's right.
That's right.
What does that mean?
Well, what do you mean? What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Well, it came from somewhere else, didn't it?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
That number 12 came from another person's blood, didn't it?
It may have come from another person's blood. That's correct.
No, it did. What do you mean it did?
Political career was on the line, and that's all he cared about. And I don't know how that man sleeps at night. I'll tell you.
Her son was in the house when she went down the stairs. You heard the testimony of the neighbor that heard her go down the stairs at 8:15. Artie Ortez's cab had been towed from Hamlet Street where the blood drops were going down the hill. The judge would not allow that to get out on any force. Pretend.
And if anybody can't see that, they're blind.
It's 2 a.m. Fear is gone. The gun's still warm.
Let's go!
Yeah, there's a storm on the loose, sirens in my head.
Hello! Uh-huh.
I'm falling down a spiral, destination
Yep.
unknown.
Yup.
Cross messenger all alone. Can't get no connection. Can't get through. Where are you?
Where are you?
Well, the night weighs heavy on his guilty mind. This far from the borderline. When man comes, he knows damn well he has been cheated.
Twilight Zone. When the bullet hits the bone.
10 hours of her life was spent on the porch with Gina
My son,
Mahoney.
15 years old. I mean, give me a break. He did this in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. He killed her. He dressed her, redressed her, cut her throat. Give me a break. This is a joke. Mr. Riley should be ashamed of himself. These cops lied on the stand and was proven they lied on the stand, okay? You had Stanford, you had Stanford and you had that Firmino in there lying to death. But Mr. Pino gets on the stand and says they were lying. But what does that mean? 2 police officers get up there and lie on the stand.
Let's go. Uh-huh. way. She's back. Josie Lou. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Yes, 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 yes. Hit the road, let's go. Y'all caught up? Y'all ready? R.I.P. Chester Bennington. Bye, bye, bye.
Live from the rhythm, it's something wild, venomous. Enemies trying to read me, you're all looking highly illiterate. Blindly forgetting if I'm in the mix, you won't find an equivalent. I've been here killing it longer than you've been alive, you idiot. And it makes you so mad, somebody else could be stepping in front of you. And it makes you so mad that you're not the only one, there's more than one of you. And you can't understand the fact that it's over and done. Hope you had fun, you got a lot to discuss. I'm headed back where you're from. So say goodbye.
Yes. Hands up, y'all. Disappear. Yup. Good, good. Woo. Yes.
Good riddance, a period is after every sentence. Did my time with my cellmate, maxed out, so now we finished. Every day was like a hell day. Every night was like a hailstorm. Took her back to my tinted window, showing out she in rare form. Wings up, now I'm airborne. King Bush, they got a chair form. Make way for the new queen. The old lined up where they cheer form. Consequence when you ain't there form. Were you there form?
Were you there form? Did you care for him? You dead wrong. How's the shit go? Let's go! Mic check to the gods.
What up?
Yes, this is Miss Renee King out of Philadelphia. I'd like for you to give me a call on area code 215-222-4209, and I'm calling in reference to the music business. Thank you.
Why don't you leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you. Hey, how are you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you. Once again, it's another rap bandit, feeling an eye, and I can't stand it. Wanna be down with the day glow, knocking on my door saying, hey yo yo. Knocking on my door saying, hey yo yo, I got a funky new tune with a fly banjo. I can't understand what the problem is. I find it hard enough dealing with my own biz.
My own biz.
Get my name and number. Then
How they get my name and number?
Wonder about a plan. Yo man, I gotta step outside. You wanna call me up? Take my number down. It's 2222222. I got an answer machine that can talk to you. It goes,
hey, how you doing? Sorry I can't get through, but leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you. Yo, check it. Exit the old style into the new, but nothing's new by being
R.I.P. Dave.
Or should I say a flock? Cause around every block there's Harry, Dick, and Tom with a demo in his mouth. Now I'm with helping those who want to help themselves and flaunt a nut that's doggy as a dough. But it's not the move to hear the tales of limousines and pails of money they'll make like a pro. I be like, yo, black display man, take. Well, I to show the time to spare, I just make. But the songs created in they shacks be so wick, whack. Situations like this, I now hate to give me smiles, Kool-Aid wide and ass. And with the straightest face, I be like, hell yeah. I slip them the ziggies to pop a Prince Paul, so I don't go AWOL, but yet I know when they call, they get.
hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number?
And your number.
Get back to you. Hey, how are you doing?
We're down for the ladies.
Who called you on the phone? Is that right?
Actually, they walked up to my car.
At that point, they had not identified themselves, right?
They didn't. They didn't.
No more time left to be here. Would you cherish what we had? Everything that you were looking for. If I couldn't feel your touch, and no longer were you with me, I'd be wishing you were here. Everything that I've been looking for. I don't wanna forget the present is a gift, and I don't wanna take for granted the time you may have here with me. 'Cause Lord only knows another day is not really guaranteed. So every time you hold me like this is the last time. Every time you
Let's go, ladies.
kiss me,
Yup.
kiss me like you'll never see me
Never see me again.
Every time you touch me like this is the last time. Promise that you'll love me like you'll never see me again. Oh, oh, oh.
God damn. Yup. Here we go. Mic check to the gods. What up? You still there, James Jackson?
Yeah, I'm still here. About to get ready to take her for a walk.
Yeah, absolutely. So what have we learned, Mr. James Jackson?
I mean, we learned that Karen Reed is human, and she's feeling, you know, she thought she was going to feel some sort of relief after she heard that not guilty verdict. But instead, she's just feeling that she's still in the scope. She feels like she still has to walk in these courtrooms and be nervous. There's no what'd she call it? Celebratory?
Yes.
She was using some crazy words, and our new soundbite is expense.
Yeah, we gotta run that back. Someone needs to put it in the chat. I know what do you call it? Knows Chimmy knows. Chimmy, drop it. What's that soundbite we were looking for?
Expense.
Something about money.
Yeah,
the money thing.
Something about.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that all these crazy words, now that's not the word we're looking for, but thank you guys. Oh, there we go. Economical support.
Yeah,
Becky G. Thank you, Becky. That's the one right there. We need to make a shirt.
Economical support. Was it economical? Because that had to do with money. Like, basically.
Yeah, that's what she meant. Yeah, for sure.
If, moving forward. Yeah, no, my hands hurts real bad. I just had surgery Tuesday, and they're rushing right into PT, and that, you know, just to keep the finger moving, to get it moving. But thank you,
James Jackson, man. James Jackson is here. We threw it down this afternoon. We played some songs. How'd you guys like the mix? Put your ones up if you like the mix.
Yeah, mix fight. That was the whole thing. So let me ask you a question, because I'm not familiar with that.
It's economical appreciation. That's what it was.
Yes, I knew it wasn't support. Appreciation. So you gotta appreciate her and pay her. So basically, pay me what I'm worth. Not have some. No, because she was saying basically people riding the coat. That's how it came up. People riding the coattails, and how long are they gonna do it? And if you are gonna continue to do it, show me some economical appreciation. Send me something. If you're gonna make money off of my name, send me something. If you're gonna go over my content and talk about it, send me something. And that could come in a lot of forms. You don't have to send hate. You don't have to send subliminals. I just want to address this because I was gonna address it maybe next time we went live. But out of all names that, this guy could have threw out the other day, it was like his victory lap, right? Tuberculosis had his victory lap on the show. And he talked about people not being there. But he says, James Jackson wasn't there.
Oh, you dropped
But you
your
know
names.
who else wasn't there? I didn't see Brian Higgins there. I didn't see a lot of people there. It's just like, so why me? Why did my name have to come out of your mouth? Especially when you got the guy sitting next to you who all he does is talk hella shit about and make up tons of just stories that are not true.
Yep.
You had that opportunity right there to say, you know what, while we're both here, Glera, we were wrong what we said about James, but instead you triple down, quadruple down, and you throw a subliminal. So the word for today I put up was subliminal, and that's exactly what that was. That was a subliminal shot on TB's end. That was a subliminal.
For sure.
And I just don't understand it, you know, at this point. But yeah, we rocked out today, and you know, I know
hope your
you
hand
caught
feels
that.
better. I hope your hand feels better. You need to put some ice on that shit.
Yeah, I gotta go put some ice on it, man. You saw the picture I sent you, right?
Yeah, I totally erased it right after you sent it to me. That shit looks crazy.
Well, it's crazy you say that because everybody says, like, damn, man, they really hacked your hand. Like, at this far where they're at with, like, you know, just being advanced with the technology, they should have done a lot better job than they done.
Well, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Hopefully that's
Right.
not the case.
Right. I mean, it looks bad, but it may heal up and be better. And that's it. That's all we can hope for.
Yeah, and I mean today what we learned about Karen, if I can add to that, I'm just gonna say, you know, from the last 2 episodes that we dropped, I just think that people are dead wrong and they owe her an apology. And you know, you see a woman who is going through the pain of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and she doesn't take it as a joke, and her life was on the line. And if your life is on the line, regardless whether you're facing 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, I think you should take this more serious. I think that that's what got missing in this. I think that if anything you could say about us is that we take this dead serious, and that's the reason why we reacted to being shady. That's why we reacted to being disloyal and potential creating another case, because we know that they have her phone still, and we know that, you know, they would love to get her hemmed up on something, and you just look around at that point when that all went down a couple of months back. You just take a look around and say, who's who? What are we doing here? You know, right. And we always knew the seriousness of it. And now today, you found out the last 2 episodes, and you're going to find out going forward how serious this really is and the level of respect you got to hold it. You can't be playing games and you can't not have compassion. You got to have compassion. Not everybody's going to take the law the way you might take it, so to speak. There's a lot of shit that comes with it. She lost a lot. And going forward, you know, people got to take this shit dead serious, man. It's not no game at all. Francis Gigalotti, R.I.P., he's gone. Marquis Simmons is gone. And Miles King, his murderer, is going to walk behind Michael Proctor. Jacoby Kenny, the guy in this picture right here, he was in South Bay House of Correction. Yep. The black man who's next to Eddie O'Brien, right below him. Then you got Eddie O'Brien, of course, and Kelsey Fitzsimmons got a court date tomorrow. Jay Brew will be down there. This is nothing to joke about, man. You know, and I guess if you're not going through it, it don't matter to you. And if you're not from Massachusetts and you've never been caught up in the Massachusetts system on the inside, I don't think you should even try to judge us, or even try to pinpoint our pain, or even try to make an assessment of what we feel about the corrupt Massachusetts system. You could speak on it all you want. You could speak on the case, but you can't tell us a goddamn thing about the system.
You can try to learn. You know, you can read up on it, but you know, if you've never been through it, and that goes both ways. I don't know, you know, the system out where they're from and how.
Well, they don't explain it.
Exactly.
They don't tell us nothing about where they're from. They don't give
never
us
seen
one case.
anything. I mean, I'm sure there's crime out there. I'm sure there's things going on out there, and that's the funny thing, Jay. They want to say we stopped talking about cases because they weren't making no money. Well, why don't you start talking about a case from, where you're from, and let's see if anybody gets interested in that.
Yeah, let's see if your Massachusetts crowd's going to care about what's going on in Tennessee.
Right.
Or Mississippi, or Denmark, for that matter.
Denmark, yeah.
You know, or it's the person who says it. It's the person who would actually open it up, right? The person who would really open it up. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, this story was captivating. It took over the whole world, you know, and it happened right in our backyard. And it's something we've been dealing with since we were children. Well, not, since we were juveniles. And the corruption's always been there. But now there was a microscope under it, and people got to see it from every angle, from wherever you were sitting. It didn't matter if you were from Mass anymore. Now people from Denmark are checking in saying, God damn, look at the corruption in Mass. We've been saying that. So to say that we're new and we just came here, it kind of makes sense why somebody like Karen Reed would feel close talking with somebody like us, feel okay talking with somebody like us. And that's no slight. That, you guys shouldn't be upset about that. Because she knows how the system works. You heard what she said. I can never trust another, what was it? I'll never trust another Massachusetts State Police officer the rest of my life. I mean, if that's not trauma, I don't know what is. So every time she sees a Mass statey, she's gonna feel a certain way. And she has every right to. So, with that being said, I go by the name of James Jackson. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe to my channel. We're actually going to be doing a fundraiser on Friday for Karen. So that'll be good. We'll be streaming that from our channels too.
Absolutely. And with that being said, I go by the name of JFK. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I go by the name of JFK.
Man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm up out of here, brother. Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you. I didn't hear you, though.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, Jay. I'll talk to you later on. And everybody else, peace and love.
Thank you, chat. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for all the support. Peace and love. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate you guys. Let's go.